Hi everyone. Just a really quick video on my observations of PE versus FE in the workplace. I am double feminine, SETE, play, blast, sleep, consume, social type number one. I am a savior TE user. It's a feminine, so I'm very unaggressive with people. I'm very conflict avoidant, but it's also double activated. So I am very reason-based, logic-based, wanting to find the best reasons and things that make sense for the entire tribe or the entire company as a whole. I am currently the head of marketing at my family's beer company. Basically, when you're running your own business, I do rely on my savior TE quite a lot, but I wanted to just talk about the differences that I've observed between TE and FE in the workplace. And you have one or the other, TE or FE. It might be in a savior or a demon state. It's really obvious and glaring to me when I am working with someone who has FE. It's been one of the more difficult coins for me to work alongside with because I don't always agree with their reasoning. Because when you're running a business, you really have to think about survival, especially right now after COVID and the labor market and the rising costs of everything. It's like you have to think about the survival of your business. I just wanted to bring up two examples of FE users who have made suggestions, and it was like, what? It really blew me away, and it really left a mark on me. I remember it so clearly because in my head at the time, ding, 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 this is FE, this is FE. One example was when we were all coming out of COVID. It was during that time where a lot of small businesses, they would have signs taped to their doors because someone came down with COVID and so they had to shut down. It was the norm. Like people were quarantining for 10 days and then coming back to work. And by then it was just not a big deal. But I do remember there was this one time where one person in our restaurant brew pub came down with COVID. What we're supposed to do is shut down, get it professionally deep cleaned, and the procedures were set in place. But I just recall at that time, one of our staff members was like, this is so anxiety provoking for everyone, and everyone's going to think that we don't care about them if all we do is shut down, clean up, and reopen. I think the best thing we should do is to shut down for like the next 4 days, but still pay everyone to show them how much we appreciate them working during this time. And it was like, I'm sorry, like we're barely doing enough business to even stay open and to pay for our overhead. And you're suggesting that we give people money for not coming into work and not doing their jobs? Like it was absolutely insane to me. Yeah, it blew my mind and it still blows my mind. Feels disrespectful when people use other people's resources to make someone feel better. I don't know. But I think that that's how FE works. They want other people to feel so appreciated and to feel so cared for, and but at the expense of the business. And the if the business dies, then so does everybody else's jobs and employments and benefits and health benefit. Like it just doesn't make sense to me that they don't think about that. FE have a lot of emotional expectations from their place of work that the place of work has absolutely no obligation to provide, if that makes sense. Work is where you can go and make lasting friendships and connections. But number one, it's your place of employment. You're there to go and do your job, and you're not doing it as a volunteer. You get paid. Anyway, that comment always bothered me. Like, we're going to forego the revenues for the next few days, pay thousands of dollars to get the entire establishment deep sanitized, pay for everybody while they take time off. What? Another example I wanted to bring up, we were driving down and we saw a homeless guy on the street. And it turns out that that homeless guy used to work at one of our establishments a while ago. He ended up with substance abuse issues and he was now living out on the street. My colleague suggests, hey, like we should really hire him and help him get back on his feet. And I'm looking at him out on the street, digging through the trash, talking to himself, thinking, I'm sorry, what? I understand the I understand the good intentions. I understand that FE users are just trying to help other tribe members and to make society better and to make the community a better place. But if you're not the one financially paying for it, dealing with it, who are you to make those calls, you know? This is a hard one because I'm not trying to like shit on a coin, but I think it's just really frustrating to me because I'm trying to run and protect my family's business. When I say it's like difficult to even break even with all the overhead and payroll and just like absolutely everything that we need to pay for, and then people make those types of suggestions and make us the assholes if we don't agree with them, it's like, I think there are industries and positions that are very well suited for FE users, but maybe in a business where you really are facing survival, it's up to the TEs to forge through. I'm so sorry if this offends anyone. I'm just trying to like share my observations. Like a very good example of an FE initiative is something like organizing a community cleanup. It's not free, and I think that FE users could make a lot stronger of an argument if they actually costed things out and said, this is how much it's going to cost to put on this event. This is the breakdown of the t-shirts. This is the breakdown of who's going to be staffing it. Present pros and cons or costs and benefits instead of just wanting to give everything out to everybody for free just because it makes them feel good. And I think that's why FE thrive in the nonprofit world, community activism, social causes, or just morale. I'm not saying like FE is bad. It's just like, it's really frustrating as a TE user when their logic and their reasoning just isn't there. Their only reasoning is to make other people feel good. But I don't know, maybe I sound like some like TE asshole right now. Maybe. I'm sorry. I feel like this is not good. I shouldn't be posting this. I shouldn't share this. I should keep this to myself, but it's just been on my mind for so long. Another one of my frustrations, even though I am an EP and even though my hardware says that I should be a social type 2, I'm actually a social type 1, which means that I'm demon friends. So I really do take work and the workplace seriously. And one of the things that bothers me so much, even when I've worked for other companies where I'm not the one responsible for the business or signing the paychecks, it would bother me so much when people would just like milk the clock or just stand around and like just talk and run the clock. Still bothers me a lot. People that are always just sitting around and gossiping and talking, and it's like, hello, you're clocked in. Please do your job. I'm just venting. Okay, I need to heavily edit this so that I don't get in trouble. I don't know. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye.